Salute, soldiers. Captain Kaz reporting for duty once again. With a heavy heart today. Because, as you know, or most of you know, the legend Hulk Hogan, aka, or I should say Terry Bollea, his real name, aka Hulk Hogan, passed away today at the age of 71, I believe. It was a shocker for me because he was one of my childhood heroes, if not the greatest childhood hero I had, even above superheroes like Batman, Superman, Spider-Man. It was Hulk Hogan. That man did it to me, man, as he did with millions of other kids back in those days. He did for millions. He was a positive role model. He taught kids how to be themselves, be true to yourself, rise up against your adversary, and never give up. That was Hulkamania. Hulkamania was running wild, brother. What you gonna do? So, I was a little sad today. I thought I'd come on here and see if anybody else is sad and just wants to say some nice words about Terry Bollea, aka Hulk Hogan. He had some lows in his career as well, especially in the last 10 years. A lot of stuff came out, news stuff, but that never tarnished his reputation with me because people are imperfect. But he had a legacy, and he inspired millions. I hope you all feel the same as well. How is my chat doing? Chris is here. How you doing, Chris? Rip Hulk Hogan. Kate is here. Viper is here. I hope everybody had a good day. I had a meh day. One of the only times I'm going to say was meh or meh-ra. There's hoorah, there's boo-rah, and there's meh-ra. And it was when I heard this news. It was around 1 p.m., I think. Something like that. My time, Eastern time. Where I was just happened to pick up my phone. Looking through Facebook. I had a few minutes to check. I saw Hulk Hogan, a news report. I didn't believe it at first, but then they all started coming in. And then, you know, TMZ had it too. And I'm like, he died. And I knew he was sick. I knew he had recent surgery on his, I think it was his back or something like that. I'm not sure. But he's had a lot of surgery over the years. I think he said 20 or 17 to 20 total major surgeries. He's had hip replacements and back metal plates put in his back, in his face. He's like the bionic man. He's had so many injuries over his career. He beat up his body really good. How you doing, Mr. Odyssey? It's a sad day, yeah. It's not going to be a long stream. I just wanted to come on and share some thoughts with you guys. Because Hulk Hogan was, I mean, you guys, most of you guys are younger, a lot younger. You weren't around when Hulk Hogan was like the pinnacle. How can I compare him with anyone today? There's really no comparison because, honestly, because of social media, so many people or athletes get put in the limelight. But back then, you had to be special. There was no social media when Hulk Hogan was rising up. You had to be a special individual. And he was. He was a special athlete. He just knew. He took that character on in the WWF. Now it's called the WWE, but back then it was WWF. He took on that character of Hulk Hogan, Hulkamania, and he was positive and a role model for the kids. And I happened to be very young back in those days, so he inspired me. He's actually one of the reasons why I started working out and trying to get 24-inch pythons, brother. It was him. He just inspired me, you know. He was very cool. I loved it. I would wrestle with my friends at school. We'd do pile drivers, and I would do his leg drop, and I would mimic him. I would always be Hulk Hogan. Yeah. Him versus Rock. Yeah, and he had, and then when he went to, he had another big run. So he started getting a little like hokey or flaky, and people kind of had enough of Hulkamania for a while. So he reinvented himself in wrestling, and he went to the New World. He became Hollywood Hogan with the New World Order. So he became a villain, and then his career took off again, even higher actually, and he was huge with the NWO. But instead of booing him like the villain that he was trying to be, the crowds would cheer him. So he had a match with The Rock, and the crowd was cheering him and booing The Rock. Did you guys see that match? Anybody see that match in chat? They would boo The Rock, and they cheered the bad guy, Hogan. But it wasn't because they hated The Rock. It was because everybody still loved Hulk Hogan, and they just wanted to see more of him. And maybe not so much Hulkamania, because it was the same old thing, but just Hulk Hogan doing something different. And that's what he did. He did something different, and everybody loved it. Right? So it was kind of cool. I have seen it. You've seen it, Mr. Odyssey? Yeah, it was a good match. And I think Rock won that match. He pinned him. But in the fans' eyes and in the WWE, the Hulk won that match. How you doing, GOAT? What is up? So I'm going to play one thing here. I don't know if I'm going to get a copyright strike on this or not, but I'm going to play one thing. I'm going to talk over it. Just remembering Hulk Hogan. Remembering Hulk Hogan. I'll play this. All right, I'm going to play through this. I'll probably talk as well. Hopefully, I'm not going to get copyright on this. Oh, are you talking about Andre? Him in WrestleMania 3 versus Andre the Giant was an amazing match. One of the first times Andre was slammed before, body slam, but never mainstream. It was always an undercard match, but he had been slammed before. But Hogan picked him up and slammed him, and the crowd went nuts. Over 100,000 people packed into a stadium to watch WrestleMania 3. That's when wrestling took off. Back in WrestleMania 3. I didn't see it live or anything, but I watched it afterwards. Replay, like years later. But that was amazing when Hulk Hogan slammed Andre the Giant. How you doing, Wicked? I'm going to play this here. I haven't played it yet. Let's see. NBC did a little piece on him. Let's see.
Long before he was the face of professional wrestling, Hulk Hogan was a professional guitar player.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that.
Pitching prospect.
Now, Hulk Hogan's name was Terry Bollea. His real name.
He made his wrestling debut in Florida in 1977. Just 2 years later, the wrestling world would be introduced to Hulk Hogan.
Wow. And did you all know that Hulk Hogan actually first movie he did a whole bunch of movies. The first movie he was in was Rocky 3. Did anybody see the clip of Rocky 3 with Hulk Hogan in it? Thunder. His name was Thunder Lips. Thunder Lips. How you doing, Logan? Thunder Lips versus Rocky. I'll play that after this.
The Hulk won his first world title in 1985.
In 1985, he won his first title against the Iron Sheik. I remember that.
At Madison Square Garden, Hogan skyrocketed to fame, and
I was just a
Hulkamania
kid,
was born, ushering in the 1980s wrestling boom. From movies.
There it is, right there. I don't have to play it. There's Hulk Hogan in the Rocky movie, right there.
Commercials
would be uncivilized.
And TV
did commercials. It did a whole bunch of TV shows, movies.
A worldwide phenomenon, with Hogan,
he was huge,
most popular character, becoming the first pro wrestler to appear on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
Wow, the first wrestler to be on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Can you believe that? You didn't see the clip? I'll play the match, Hulk Hogan versus Rocky.
In the mid-90s,
and then he went over to the NWO
wrestling organization, Ted Turner's World Championship Wrestling, reinventing himself as a villain.
But they loved him. He was a villain, but they loved him. But then he had some legal issues. He was accused of doing steroids, a lot of steroids, which were illegal back then. And there was a whole fiasco about that.
Outside the ring, Hogan's fame included scandal, admitted steroid use, and an unauthorized sex tape that led to a legal battle.
Right, he had that tape as well, that sex tape. I'm not sure about that. I don't even remember that.
Famer, he returned to the ring in 2014, hosting WrestleMania 30.
Hollywood Hogan.
His 61st birthday. Colorful and charismatic, Hulk Hogan will be remembered as a...
Here it is. This is where he picked him up and body slammed Andre.
Larger-than-life personality.
Boom.
Pop culture icon.
Over 500 pounds.
Mark Barber, NBC News.
Wow. He went against Ric Flair. He fought a lot of people. Everybody loves a good heel. That's true. Heels are loved. And Hogan was a great heel when he went to the NWO. Okay, I'll put Hogan versus Rocky Balboa. Rocky clip.
Some of the most brilliant.
We have to watch this ad here. Really hurts. Hey, Mick. Hey, yo, Mick. How you doing, Viper? What is up? Just pay a little tribute to the HULKSTER. Yeah, I was a big fan, man. When I was young, I was a big fan. So I had to do something. Come out here and just do something. I didn't even really want to stream tonight. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, Fashion Friday. So I was going to chill out, relax tonight. But I just wanted to come on, just say my piece. If anybody else wanted to say something as well, come on here. Enjoy a little bit of some memories of Terry Bollea, aka Hulk Hogan, because he did inspire millions as his children and even adults. He inspired adults as well, and he was well received and loved throughout the world. If there's any name bigger than Hulk Hogan around the world for sports or an athlete, it would maybe be Muhammad Ali, but then it's Hulk Hogan right after that, or they may be tied. I don't know, but it's those two. Those are the two biggest names in sports. going back 50 years. Name me somebody bigger. Going back 50 years. There's nobody bigger than Hulk Hogan and Muhammad Ali. My mom's favorite wrestler, The Undertaker. Undertaker's cool too. You know about that match that Hulk Hogan had with The Undertaker? It was kind of controversial. They stopped it because The Undertaker did a tombstone on Hulk Hogan. And Hulk Hogan in real life after pretended he was hurt, like hurt his neck. But when they watched the replay again, you could see that his head never hit the canvas. So he could never have been injured. But he kind of faked an injury for whatever reason. I don't know, maybe for money or fame. I don't know. Publicity. But The Undertaker called him out on that, and they were never friends after. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know how long I can go talking about Hulk Hogan. If anybody else doesn't want to say anything, I'll probably just end the stream. Does anybody else want to say anything about Hulk Hogan? Any positive memories, thoughts, prayers? No? All right, everybody. Well, I just wanted to say God have mercy on Terry Bollea's soul. Have mercy on him, and hopefully he's with God right now. That's what we all pray for, right? We want to be in this world, and our goal, everything we do in this world, our goal is to get to heaven. There's no other reason for life. It's all trivial when you come to think of it. Family is trivial. It all goes away. Nothing. It's all water under the bridge. Everything goes away, washes away. But the soul never dies. So we want to work towards being what God wants us to be. Body, mind, and spirit with God, our Creator, our Savior, our Rock and Redeemer. So hopefully Hulk Hogan did that in his life at some point, and he's with God right now. Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. So until next time, to my chat, to my YouTube, to my Twitch, Captain Cause signing out. I salute you all. And remember, I'm going to say it like Hulk Hogan. Say your prayers, eat your vitamins, brother. God bless you all. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care. Have a good night.